Take a deep breath in with me and arrive in your body. We are continuing our journey of bringing the light online, walking step by step through how light moves through you, not just as awareness, but as something lived. Up until now, the light has been gathering. You've known it, you've received it, you've seen it, you've spoken it, you've felt it, and you've also directed it. And now the light moves deeper. It begins to soften, it drops into the body, into sensation, emotion, into the space where life becomes felt. This is the sacral chakra. This is where the light becomes flow. And the question changes here. It is no longer, what should I do? It becomes, can I allow myself to feel, to receive, to experience what is here? Because this is where many people tightened. They control, they restrict, they disconnect from their body. So, in this episode, we're going to explore what it means to truly be in flow, what blocks it, and how to begin opening to life again without fear, without guilt, and without over control. Take another deep breath in, soften your body, and let's enter the waters of your becoming. Are you ready? Let's begin. Hello, and welcome back to the Sovereign Goddess podcast. This is your host, Abigail Mensah-Bonsu. So, we've been doing this journey beautifully, and I feel like at this moment where we are on bringing the light online, as we bring the light down into all of our energy portals or chakras, this is the moment where I feel like we drop into the emotional waters, the emotional body, the emotional realm. Um, this is where things begin to solidify. Well, not completely solidify, because it doesn't get physical until it reaches the earth, into our roots, right? But this is where, it moves into our emotions. This is our sense of the world, our experience of it. This is where that comes online. So let's slow this down, because the sacral chakra is not something you understand. It is something that you enter. It's an experience, after all. The solar plexus, which is the last week's episode, the solar plexus asked us to choose. And we did that through following our aligned direction. The sacral chakra asks us to soften. Through our softening, we enter flow. So, just for a moment, bring your awareness into your body, not your thoughts. Get out of your head. I want you to bring it into your body and gently bring your attention to your lower abdomen. So go ahead and place your hand there so you can physically connect to this energy center. Just below your navel, that area right there. And your hands just gonna fall perfectly right there. And just hold. This is the place where we feel. This is the place of our creative cauldron. This is the place of our creation. This is the place of our creation. And this is where our creativity gets expressed. So when we, immediately, that when this chakra is blocked, it's very hard to experience life in the way that you're here to experience. When this chakra is blocked, it's very hard to, or I should say challenging, to express our creativity. It's hard to flow. The sacral center, where your hands are laying right now, this is the place where we feel, where we receive. Hence, I use that word cauldron, right? You can say chalice, you can say cup, right? This is a place where we receive and also where life begins to move through you. So you might even imagine this space as a warm, glowing orange light. This is the light frequency of this portal. A warm, glowing orange light, soft, fluid, and alive, like the color of a sunset or embers gently glowing. Take a deep breath in. By placing your hand in this area and just imagine the colors, you've already started to activate this power portal within yourself. And of course, I'll walk you through the actual activation. But I want you to just notice what this part of your body feels like right now. No judgment, no trying to fix anything. Just feel into it by breathing into your body with your hands placed in your lower abdomen, right below the navel. What comes to mind? What comes to heart? What is the texture? What does the color look like? Does it feel tight? Does it feel soft? Does it feel open or guarded? Is it constricted? Whatever you feel is information because the sacral chakra holds your relationship to your emotions, your pleasure, your creativity, and your flow. And this is where things become honest. Things get a little vulnerable here. That's why a lot of people have this chakra closed or tightened up. The chakras that are usually impacted or that are usually closed are the lower chakras. When the light starts to get denser, when the light starts to be felt, be embodied, these are also the areas where we feel the most vulnerable. And that's where we begin to close things off. Because to be in flow, we are being asked to allow ourselves to feel. Just by hearing that, what is happening within your body? Allowing yourself to feel. Not just what's comfortable, not just what's easy, but what is real, all of it. Immediately, I don't know about you, it's like, right? Maybe you hold your breath a little bit, maybe your sacral chakra, your lower abdomen kind of tightens up a little bit, or your body tightens up, right? Emotion that moves, desire that rises, pleasure that opens, creativity that wants to be expressed. This is what we mean by real, experiencing it all. And most people shut down before it even begins. Not because something is wrong, right? Or that you did something wrong, but because they've learned to hold themselves. They've learned to hold themselves back. They've learned to shut it down a little to fit in or to be comfortable or for someone else to also feel comfortable, to tighten the belly, to control the sensation, to override what they feel. So instead of flow, there is containment. And over time, this becomes numbness, disconnection, a life that looks fine but that doesn't feel alive. So come back to this space, your lower abdomen, where you've placed your hands this whole time, this warm orange center of your body. And notice, am I allowing myself to feel here? Am I allowing myself to feel here? Really allow the answer to come up without judgment. Because flow is not something you create. It is what happens when you soften your grip, even if it is just slightly. And as you do, you may begin to feel something shift. Maybe a little warmth, a little openness, a little more presence. This is the beginning of flow. So here, instead of asking, what should I do next, which was the solar plexus, now we are asking ourselves, what wants to be felt here? What wants to move through this space? Take a deep breath in here and out. And just let whatever comes through as you are listening to these questions come through without judgment, without trying to fix anything. There's no right or wrong here. It simply is what it is. That's all part of the experience. And let that be enough. When the light reaches your sacral chakra, it is no longer asking you to control your life. It is asking you to experience it, to feel it, to receive it, to let it move. Let it move. And from that place, life begins to flow again. The light is experience. Here's the thing. Think of this like this is the imagery that is coming in. Have you ever tried to stop the flow of water? So let's say you build a dam. I don't know about you, but when I was younger, we used to do that where, especially when it rained a lot and it create like little rivers, we would like block it so they can build up and we can do big muddy puddles, right? So have you ever tried to block it and what happens? What happens with water? Water always finds a way. So you create a beautiful dam, it builds up, builds up, builds up, and all of a sudden it finds a way to flow again. Water will always find a way to flow. So the dam is when we are trying to control this experience out of fear, maybe out of shame, maybe out of doubt. That's the dam. Every time we step into that, we put a dam there. But water will always find a way to flow. And when it breaks through that dam, that flow is not going to be pretty. For example, if that what needs to be experienced, because again, we're working in that emotional realm, hence the imagery of water. Let's say it is anger. We understand that when anger arises, there is a purpose to that. Something has crossed our boundary. Something has broke through that should not be there, right? It's like telling us, hey, what that person said, we can't tolerate that. That's disrespect. That is not okay. They hurt us because we trusted them. And if we ignore it, ignore it, ignore it, and then one day that dam breaks, that anger will come off as this huge expression because it's been building up, right? Versus if you allow that emotion to be expressed little by little. So as it happens, you say something. Or maybe instead of just shoving it down, maybe you think about it for a couple of days or maybe a week and then you say it. But either way, anytime you don't suppress it, you remove the dam. Find a way to allow the emotions to flow. Each of the emotions have a purpose. We tend to focus on all the positive emotions, like, oh, that's the good part. And it's not good to feel the negative emotions. And yet, the negative emotions are telling us something very important. They're there for a reason, especially in the in the love and light community, like everything needs to be love and light. You can't have a bad day. What? We're humans. We're here to experience it all, good and bad, light and shadow. Anger has a bigger message to tell you about your boundaries. Grief has a message for you. Sadness has a message for you. Shame has a message for you. And if you allow yourself to go there, they all tell you a story that can help you break through, break that dam. And maybe at the beginning, when that dam breaks up, it's going to be a big expression. But after that, things will start to flow again. And if, that is if you don't block it again. And that's what I'm talking about this. Hopefully you can see, maybe you know someone in your life who, just kind of push it down, push it down, push it down, and then they explode. push it down, push it, but like they just keep blocking, 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 and then, the dam unleashes, and it's like, whoa, too much, right? But what if we allow? I mean, it's not comfortable to face the the shadow of our emotions. It's not comfortable, but it is there for a reason. And that is more than enough. We need to honor that the same way we honor the positive emotions. They're all there together. One is not better than the other. And yes, this is a journey because society has trained us very well to be in control of our emotions. For men, it's like, don't show your emotions. Actually, nowadays it applies to both men and women, but, it's like, don't show your emotions. Be, hold it in. Don't show that you're sad. Don't show that, like, that's your emotions. That's the water. That's your divine waters. All of that is connected to your sacral chakra. All the sacral chakra wants to do is flow. It wants to be expressed and it wants to flow. So if you feel like when you were checking the temperature of your sacral chakra today with your hands placed on there, maybe you're already feeling like massaging it, right? Open it. You're like, okay, I'm going to begin to allow myself to soften, even though it feels uncomfortable. That's okay. You're not alone. We've all had this experience. When we start, from the, our power center, the solar plexus, going downward, when the light begins to become, when the light begins to become physical, things start to get a little uneasy, a little uncomfortable. The light, it's so easy for the light to flow down through the upper chakras, right? Because we tend to, things are lighter up there. But as it drops down from basically abdomen down, that's when things become a bit dicey and closed. But that's okay. They don't remain closed forever. And if you're listening to this episode, or if you have been listening to my podcast, you know that this is a journey. We move in and out depending on what we experience in life. Sometimes it's easy to go out there and experience all the beauty, all that life offers. And other times we want to hide. We want to find a cave and go hide in there. I'm with you. I feel that too. But the best part about it, or the gift in this is that we learn to navigate it. We learn to embrace both because they're all real. They're all real. And maybe I need a little time in my cave to come back to myself and then come back out and navigate my way through. But either way, at the end of it, I'm allowing what needs to flow to flow. So, with that said, I don't know about you. We've already started to activate it. Hopefully, you're feeling the light already pouring down. And as always, it's going to come through the heart of source, through our soul star chakra, our crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus. And now I'm beginning to see it and feel it pour into the sacral chakra. Are you ready? Go ahead and close your eyes. Let's go into the activation. I want you to keep your hands below your navel, so in that lower abdomen. Keep your hands there. Because this, we're feeling, right? So let's go ahead and, yes, it's important that we keep our hands there to bring that, to help it bring it online. Let's try not to do everything here, okay? Let's really drop it into our solar plexus. So having your hands there, it's really going to help you to connect and feel it. So close your eyes and take a deep breath in. Just simply arrive. Feel your body, the weight of it, the presence of it. with each breath, imagine you're breathing in this beautiful light into all that you are, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And with your exhale, just letting go of all the things that you have no control over. Let it go. Take another deep breath in, breathing in the light. And with your exhale, let go. And bring your awareness to your lower abdomen. And again, I want to remind you, don't try to change anything. Just simply notice. Is it soft, held, warm or distant, alive or quiet? What do you feel in there? Whatever you feel is perfect. Now I want you to begin to breathe slowly, deeply into this space. And as you inhale, let your belly expand just naturally. And as you exhale, let it soften even more. Inhaling, allowing your belly to expand. And exhaling, soften even more. And if you need to spend more time here, go ahead and pause the video or the audio and really allow that breath to help you soften deeply into yourself. And now imagine that warm golden light beginning to descend through your body from the heart of Source. It has already moved through your mind, your knowing, your awareness, your voice, your heart, your power. And now let it arrive here in your sacral center. Really allow it to pour down into this chalice in your sacral center. Or maybe it's a cauldron, or maybe it's a beautiful garden. It's going to be different for everyone. What is the imagery you're seeing, right? Allow that light to pour there. However way it does, just honor it. You notice that when the light reaches the central or the sacral center, it changes. It becomes more fluid. I'm imagining, for me, the image I'm seeing is like this lush jungle with a waterfall, and the light is the waterfall. Now it might be like a warm golden water gently filling the space. No forcing, it's not pushing, it's just flowing wherever it needs to go. Let this light begin to move slowly through your belly, your lower belly, your hips, your pelvis. Let it fill that entire space like a tide in and out. And as it moves, notice what arises. Tardak orno koi shiarna yatia kariyet oriend aiti ak. Ordo koi shidiarna ak armo oya. Mera di kiti sundo koi di ak arit Oriati at aitiak arikorum, oriat it ishromo at ea. Anything that might be in the way of this flow of your creative expression, we ask this light to clear the space wherever healing is needed. We ask the light to bring healing to this space. Wherever warmth is needed, we ask the light to bring warmth to this space. Ariata ta korno. Mianate seradia ko orund. Orono koeshiti idian. Arianda iti ek eren. Arenda ormo ot ira. Darerayet eren. Ariat ormoiti di sonum di ariandai ea dariandariat ea dar goromodoriatia darnati ki yom arianda at ekia takaraya aritono modoromoniti dararaya Darend ak orm od areteke arnai no corno na shiti ki aranakai anaitia teke shorum oret ea. You might feel sensation in your sacral, your lower abdomen. You might feel emotion arise, warmth, tingling, and it's okay if there's nothing at all. It doesn't mean the light didn't arrive. It's there. Trust that is all part of the process. And now I want you to softly, within yourself, repeat after me. I allow myself to feel. I allow myself to soften. I allow my life to move through me. I allow myself to feel. I allow myself to soften. I allow my life to move through me. I allow myself to feel. I allow myself to soften. I allow myself to soften, and I allow my life to move through me. Nariat orum ot ean enakanai tiatom ormoto surum orian nayant eg ea night orum ot ea. And as you repeat this, see if you can release just 5% more control. Not everything, just a little. Let your body respond. Let it open, let it receive. Now I want you to bring your awareness to this question. What feels good right now? What feels good right now? Don't analyze it, don't judge it. Just simply notice what comes up. And I want you to stay there for a moment. Really let yourself experience it. Because this is the doorway. Now take a deep breath in and exhale slowly. Now go ahead and ask this next question. Where in my life am I ready to allow more? Where in my life am I ready to allow more? Let the answer be simple. Let it be honest. Now take a gentle breath and feel your body again. Feel the space just below your navel, your sacral center, warm, soft, present. May you remember that you are allowed to feel not just what is easy, but what is true. May you soften your grip just enough to let life move through you again. May your body become a place that is safe to experience, to receive, to open. May pleasure no longer feel like something you have to earn, but something you are allowed to have. May your emotions move without being silenced, without being rushed, without being controlled. May your creativity return gently, naturally, in its own timing. And may you trust that flow is not something you have to chase, but something that finds you when you allow yourself to soften. Now take a deep breath in and feel the quiet aliveness within you. The light has moved through you, and now it flows as you. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. And when you're ready, open your eyes. And welcome back. I hope you enjoy this. I really want you to sit with this yumminess, with the sacral plexus, sacral chakra. I want you to really allow what wants to flow through you to come up. And I invite you, especially if you're someone who journals, I want you to pay attention over the days coming, the upcoming days, and write down whatever shows up for you. Whatever comes up, whatever desires that your heart wants to experience, that your soul wants to experience. How does your soul want to express itself? How is it flowing? Write down the texture, the sensation, the colors that are coming in. Write down how you're feeling. And I invite you to also come back and re-listen to the activation, especially if you're having like the challenging stuff come up so they can hold you. If this is the first time you've landed here, I highly invite you to go back and listen to the previous activations of the previous power portals within us to really receive all of it, because we're pulling down the light so that we can bring it online within ourselves. No longer are we trying to experience the light outside of ourselves. We want it to be fully here to support us in this human experience. So I also want to invite you to my Goddess Clinics. It happens every month. So our next one is going to be April 18th. It is my service to the world at this time. Come in and come receive your blessing. Come just put down that heaviness, put down all of that, and just come to receive. So find the link below, sign up for it so that you can receive reminders of each month when we do it. So again, thank you so much for being here. And remember, your sensitivities are never weakness. It is always the doorway to your power. Here is to the rise of the sovereign woman. Until next time, from my heart to yours, you have received more of yourself today.